Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 10% off. Hey, Gutbox here. Today, I want to do a little bit of lineup of the day. I want to talk about some things that happened this weekend on stream, some updates to other things, you know, packs, AKAs tomorrow. I guess we should tease those out pretty. I'll have a QB ranking tier list later tonight. I don't know if it's going to be tier list, but it might just be 1 to 10. We'll talk about legends this weekend and everything, but I do want to go through some of the reveals on AKA first. They kind of put it out this morning, so I should show that off. Let's do that first, actually. So let me go ahead and bring you over to that. Kind of some cool names, I guess, that we've seen both of them before in MUT. We see them like every year. Like CJ 2K is an interesting choice. 93 speed isn't exactly the fastest, and like, you know, I've talked about in the past, they were like, you know, the movers and shakers, or what, I don't know what, the threshold makers. CJ2K is generally the speed threshold dude, but at 93 speed, it's fast for a running back, but it's not the fastest in the game. You think somebody who set the record for the fastest 40 in the combine ever would probably be that, like, you know, 94 speed guy, 95 even if you're gonna go wild, which they probably wouldn't do, obviously, but CJ2K looking pretty nice. You know my love of Barry Sanders, and I think like this year, I feel like, you know, I'll talk about this when I get the lineup update, I definitely feel like weight doesn't matter as much. I think it's like the break tackle. I don't know. Obviously, weight matters a little bit for like one-on-one trucking and falling forward like that. But like, dude, Barry Sanders fights as much as any running back I've had this year, including like Henry. So it's strange to see that maybe, you know, the small guys, it's their year because they really nimbly move through the line. They like don't stumble as much as the big guys either. So Barry is a demon out there. But CJ2K looks pretty similar, I'd say. Same speed. We'll see. When we go to the abilities, we'll see if he's any good. Second one, I've never heard Howie Long referred to as Caveman. I don't know what. Can we get a Mel Blunt with just like, you know, high times as his nickname? Are we just like making stuff up? What the Caveman? Okay, sure, whatever, dude. But anyways, he looks fine, right? As a left end, he's not overly heavy. High end block share, which is cool. Finesse at 89. Meh. All right. I don't know what Phenom is. Okay, so like if we go to X Factors, I've never heard of, used. We'll take a look at what this is on the page right here. As for X Factors, Wrecking Ball, first one, rack them up. Yeah. So I don't know. Here's the thing. Big W doing something new. All right. It feels like the game's kind of stale. Like new abilities, new X Factors. The only issue is, will they be overpowered? Obviously, you know, they can always nerf them later, which is something they're like, you're really slow to do and a lot of problems with this game. But I don't know. Hopefully it's neat. Hopefully, you know, Phenom makes them faster, maybe. Makes them electric. Maybe get some Nightcrawler. Maybe get like a superpower here where he teleports and stuff. I don't know. But anyways, short and elite for 1, even joystick for 1, evasive for 1, back from mismatch for 2. Nothing, I would say, nothing that we haven't seen before. Nothing crazy. Like Barry gets evasive for free. So he's significantly better than that. Howie Long, Selfless for 7 AP. Now, for those that know what Selfless does, it basically activates everybody. 7 AP, though, get a couple other X Factors active, and I'm going to talk about my lineup when I get there on why I'm doing what I'm doing right here. But on-field teammates enter the zone. So to have your X Factors started right away, and then like Selfless will come back every few plays, right? Because it's the way these X Factors work. They're like on for a certain amount and then off and then back on. So you might be able to get like a rotating amount of X Factors active with Howie Long. So if your D-line, if you take all chems off your D-line, only put like the pass rush abilities or whatever, and then spend 7 AP, what is that? Once every however long they decide, 4 plays, you can get your D-line's X Factors active. That could create an incredible pass rush for us. But we'll see how good that is and how they actually end up making these Phenom and Selfless work. Strip Specialist, Edge Threat, Inside Stuff, no Outsiders. Those aren't as interesting. So really these cards are coming down to how powerful they make these X Factors. So that's really it. And, you know, they could be actually Psycho cards. We'll find out tomorrow, of course. But I am interested that they're doing things new and different and changing it up. So shout out to EA for that. Even though the cards, stat-wise, don't look like crazy Psycho stuff, the rest of it. So here's what I've decided. My offense has basically been set for a while. Oh, I forgot to reactivate Devin Hester. But My offense right now is you really got to focus around AP because that's what this game is turned around. You guys heard me talk about for months now, or whenever they put the first 0 AP ability in. I'm like, it doesn't matter what it is. 0 AP abilities, I love them. Okay, spending AP on ability, that's 2000 and late. Okay, we're 2000 and great. And Barry Sanders evasive free, give it to me. Free return, man. Now I did go route tech for 2 on Jerry. I did have to spend because these things, like not having edge protectors, if you go against like a edge threat or a double or nothing, or like any even those two things stacked, you're gonna die. So I decided to vote 2 AP on offense to take care of it. Obviously, you're gonna play action every time to take care of them. That's fine. I only run Jason Witten because I think he's one of 2 guys with short in for 1 AP. And I just like the big guy that always seems to find himself open, right? As was known in Dallas. So we got a Legends theme team. We're up to 42 right there. Obviously, we can, get rid of it. But a Cooper Kupp short in for free. I have him on my wide receiver too because he's on the wide side of the field and I run C routes with him. So that's why Cooper Kupp short in is there. It really depends on your offense. Basically what I'm running. Obviously, Barry. John Elway with set feet, lead, hot route master, and fearless. Fearless makes passes that like no other quarterback in the game can make. John Elway. If you guys checked out my second channel video on RG3 when I didn't have Fearless on him, on those first couple passes. Oh no, you guys didn't even see that. Check out the TikTok on that. There was a mistake on the RG3 video, but Fearless allows you to throw the ball like 73 yards under pressure. It's psycho. Now, my defense, and I haven't run a game in a while with Mean Joe's X Factor and Double or Nothing active, but I think with the new Howie Long tomorrow, I will not be running this setup. I'll be trying him out. But really, I've switched over to pick artists and still deep zone knockouts. I've taken off my edges because almost everybody I'm running into has like edge protectors. So I've gotten rid of double nothings because like I've paid for a bunch of double nothings for a while now, and they really aren't providing me the quick pass rush that I need in order to defeat somebody good at the game because they're always so good getting the ball out pretty quickly. So back in the day, like when edge threats would get immediate wins, those were worth it. But now double nothings I feel like are also getting slightly countered by edge protectors. It at least takes like they don't win their insta shed. It will win it, but it will take a few more seconds almost. So it's not quick enough. So I went to free speedster, free unpredictable, the Mean Joe defensive rally, double or nothing, and then his X Factor, and then obviously pick artist, deep out elites, since I play mostly zone, basically 99% of the time zone. So anyway, zone or match, and if I'm getting stream sniped, then you can't really run match, which kind of sucks. But that is my offense, defense. The one thing I did sell Dawkins before AKA tomorrow because I feel like his price is going to drop as we see most AKAs drop in price on Monday. It's not a bad idea to go ahead and take a look at AKA's prices tomorrow because they generally, if we go to the block, if we go to Jenny from the block and go to just like AKA prices, some of them either like the lower the set pieces sometimes go up and down depending on who's out. Weapon X and Playmaker. Yeah, Weapon X is already down to 880. I think I sold him in the 900s. So he's already down in anticipation for tomorrow. But like if you look at just like the general cycle, let's go to like a two-tall. This just the general cycle of these prices. They kind of like collapse. Well, he collapsed. Oof, that was bad. Thanksgiving absolutely killed him. But I think I want to look back to like okay, when RG3 got announced, Air McNair. Like, he went down pretty dramatically. He was up there early in the couple weeks. And then, like, Thanksgiving got announced, 355. He got down to 278 on the 9th. And now he's kind of risen back up to 355. So, it's not a bad idea. Obviously, timing the market is tough and knowing when it's going to go back up. But people, react pretty harshly to new programs and everything. But AKA's prices, it is kind of catching a falling knife as it goes along. But, watch out because there will be a little bit of bump back. So it depends on what we see, obviously, on Thanksgiving and everything. Not Thanksgiving, but like the Thanksgiving promo part 2, what we want to go ahead and invest in. Obviously, timing the market going up and down. If too many people are doing it, it's not going to work. But I just kind of want to give you a heads up on some movement through the week. Team of the week's the same way. Really, like, we had we did a really good job investing in the limiteds from Thursday. I talked about how good I thought the right guard was. Like, limiteds have kind of been killed this year a little bit, but because Martin was at a rare position, it was at a decently low price. It wasn't not a bad investment because he's like the only one. 613, 615. So he was like high fours, I believe. So yeah, he's already in the profit. I don't know how much longer people are gonna hold on to him for. There does look like there's a lot of Martins on the block and people trying to sell off here before content. Also, Woolen, is he back up to like a mil here? Woolen, 953. So he was at like, what, high 700s where I picked him off a lot. I pulled him too, so I got lucky. But he got up to 953 here. Yeah. So, anyways, some investments work, some don't. It is what it is. I hear a lot of people talking to me, dude. Like every day in my stream, people talk about these, pack methods and stuff. So I always try, but I get fooled every time. I have not had a single method of opening packs pay off for me the whole year. Sometimes they're like, okay, right? Our latest one would be like, oh, pro game day packs were awesome. Just keep pulling them. I pulled, I don't know how many pro game day packs, but I lost heavy, right? I lost, like, I was getting training at 16 per. And if you guys recall the training spreadsheet, training is actually at like 10 to 11 per. You can snipe down to 9 right here. So do not listen to people's lies online when they say they made a lot of coins off pro game day packs. Yeah, I ended up at 16 per on the training. And it wasn't great. It wasn't great. I'll tell you that right now. Let me think. Yeah, so we're like getting at like 10 to 12. And I guess if I pulled a limited, it would have gotten closer. But even then, man, even then. So just FYI, terrible method. These packs and this training variety pack is made for EA to make coins. And we talked about the economics around the variety pack, but mainly the packs. The packs are made for the house to win. So don't believe people's lies. But that is it. Good luck to your team today. I did a lineup update, AKAs. We talk about like them going up and down. It is what it is. Anyways, see ya. Bye.